What's good, y'all? This is Bossy, and we're here with another banger video here today. I promise you guys there was gonna be 2 freaking videos for you guys today. I promise y'all. But some of y'all boys thought that I was lying. Nah. Yeah, no sirree. This channel is called Bossy Puts In Work for a Reason, bro. The title of this video is called SCP-076 Illustrated Able, featuring Lumi, Nature's Temple, and the Patreons. I don't know what to expect, but from this SCP right here, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's get right. Oh wait, I almost forgot. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you get a notification on when I post my next video. And without further ado, let's get right into it, bro. This video is a long one, 26 minutes. Lord have mercy. Grab your snacks and popcorn. And most of all, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Okay, let's see what we in here for. Grab your snacks, popcorn, Arizona, all types of drinks, your water, all that stuff. All I got is this little apple juice that's left.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to SCP Illustrated, entry log 115. It's been a while, hasn't it, since a proper vid? Something like 3 weeks now, damn. Well, I hope these sketches reflect the time that went into them. Today, we're taking a look at the infamous SCP-076, also known as Able. This is a Keter class SCP, and this video does contain strong language,
object class Keter,
lots of blood and lots of violence. Without further ado, let's begin.
I like. Oh my god, Keter. Oh yeah, this video is gonna be fire. This is gonna be fire. This is it. This creature, he looked badass. He looks like this guy looks like a badass. Whoever he is, he looks like a badass. I like him already. I don't even know nothing of him, and I already like him.
The following data release has
been
authorized by the following council members and administration staff.
I have to go on record as
Able. That's a fire name.
Object to the
cool
proposed
name.
revisions of the SCP-076 Special Containment Procedures file. I know that.
Alright, good looks that I'm reading this because I was not about to read this. I'm not even gonna lie.
You and I both know.
Good looks for this guy.
Trying to sweep their biggest and most embarrassing mistake ever under the damn rug. Omega 7 happened. It existed.
Let me turn this up just in case.
Because you screwed up. And you can't change that. No matter how hard you try to hide it. For God's sake, man. Those people guarding him deserve to know exactly what he is and what he did. What we did. How we messed up.
This feels like a movie. I'm not even gonna lie. Movie.
Description. SCP-076 consists of 2 components, a stone cube and a humanoid entity contained within. SCP-076-1 is a 3-meter cube made of black speckled metamorphic stone. All surfaces outside and within SCP-076-1 are covered in deeply engraved patterns corresponding to no known civilizations. Radioisotope analysis indicates that the object is approximately 10,000 years old.
A cube.
A door is located on one side, sealed with a lock 0.5 meters in width, surrounded by 20 smaller locks in a circular pattern. As of yet, none of the keys have been found, making the door impossible to lock once closed. Interior temperature is approximately 93 Kelvin and cannot be altered by any means, internal or external. Directly in the center of the room is a 2.13 meter tall stone coffin, held in place and sealed shut by several chains of unknown make and substance, which are attached to the inner corners of SCP-076-1. SCP-076-2 resembles a lean Semitic human male in his late 20s.
I don't even know. His outfit looked like Kratos low-key, I'm not even gonna lie.
Subject is 1.96 meters in height and 81.65 kilograms in weight. Numerous
he would make a pretty badass video game character.
Iconography are present all over the body and range from subtle to openly ostentatious. Subject, when encased inside SCP-076-1, is technically dead. However, occasionally SCP-076-2 will awaken, effectively reanimating, complete with all vital processes needed to sustain a living human being. Subject will then attempt to leave SCP-076-1. If successful, subject will enter a trance state and seek out the nearest human being, ignoring all other living things in the process.
Oh no.
Upon coming into contact with living humans, SCP-076-2...
So basically, whoever this guy targets, they're dead. Pretty much. Might as well just say that they're dead.
Only the subject's death has been shown to be effective in ending
Whoever
these
this guy
rampages.
targets.
Terminating SCP-076-2 is
Oh,
problematic due to its significant physical abilities. Subject has superhuman strength and speed, and although not invulnerable, has shown a remarkable ability to ignore pain and shock, pressing on despite what would be debilitating wounds in normal humans.
So you could chop his arm off and he would still be gooch.
SCP-076-2 has the ability to, among other things, rip through a reinforced steel security door over the course of 4 minutes of sustained assault, clear 64 meters of distance in under 3 seconds, take multiple 50 caliber BMG rounds to the head.
You know what? You know what this guy look like?
To continue killing, despite
this guy look like Strider, bro. Y'all know the character Strider Hiryu, bro. If you play Marvel vs. Capcom, bro, you will know exactly who I'm talking about, bro. If you know, you know. But this guy looks just like Strider Hiryu, just without the sword. Like, the only thing is that this guy don't have a sword.
Damage to the cerebellum.
He like him from like another universe or something. This is badass.
Out
like,
of the air with a length of steel rebar. Survived.
I would never want to fight him, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
SCP-076-2's most
The only thing is that this guy don't have like a long sword like he does. Oh, he has like 2 short swords.
Slow motion video footage reveals that the blades in question are actually pulled from a miniature dimensional rift.
Well, I guess he got
described as
swords
a
too.
small hole in space. Where this portal leads is unknown, as is how SCP-076-2 is capable of generating said rifts. Footage of the blades in question shows them to be made out of a completely non-reflective black material, appearing as a black void in space. As the blades rapidly vanish after leaving the subject's possession, no structural analysis is possible at this time. SCP-076-2 has effectively been killed several times in various manners.
Dang.
Sustained fire from multiple heavy caliber machine guns, asphyxiation, crushed beneath a 13.6 metric ton.
This guy is basically, he's Margin Buu, like,
SCP-076-1.
pretty much he just doesn't die.
Grenade, placed directly inside SCP-076-2's open chest cavity. During the worst breach to date, Containment Area 25 was forced to detonate its on-site warhead as a last attempt to contain SCP-076-2 while it was attempting escape, resulting in total destruction of the site and all on-site personnel. SCP-076-1 survived. Upon death, SCP-076-2's remain will putrefy rapidly until reduced to dust. SCP-076-1 and the coffin will then slam shut with great force, and the lock will rotate, sealing it shut. SCP-076-2 will then reform within the coffin, a process taking anywhere from 6 hours to 25 years. What posthumous analysis of SCP-076-2 exists?
Yeah, at least he comes back.
Shows that it has an internal system highly different from our own.
6 hours to 25 years. Jeez.
Additional. SCP-076 was found in Mongolia in 18 by archaeologists from England. All members of the expedition were subsequently killed on the return voyage home. SCP-076 was recovered from the ship by the Society, one of the organizations that later merged into the modern Global Occult Coalition, and placed on display in their inner sanctum. SCP-076 remained in storage for years until SCP-076-2 became active and escaped.
They just blocked out all of that.
The reason
Okay.
for SCP-076's activation is currently unknown, but it was at this point that the keys to the outer shell were lost. A massive manhunt lasting over 3 years and took place until SCP-076-2 was incapacitated, killing it and causing it to reform inside SCP-076-1, by then retrieved and secured by agents of the SCP Foundation. Subject was in custody for 3 more years under constant supervision, and was terminated
guy's a
when it
savage.
became active. Although it occasionally was able to escape for short periods of time.
Yeah, this guy was on
often
demon
due to
time.
security breaches caused by attacks from other organizations. The Foundation's death toll due to this was... After the last incident, the current procedures regarding SCP-076 were implemented, although they are upgraded regularly with the increase in technological standards. Special Containment Procedures. Containment Area 25 Bravo is to be located 200 meters below sea level, tunneled out of solid bedrock, in a seismologically stable area.
Yeah, to really put this man in a whole island, bro. It took putting him in a whole. It took putting him in a whole island.
Glass door constructed of 20 centimeter thick material shielding. Elevator shaft shall be flooded with seawater when not in use. Containment Area 25 Bravo is to be constructed with the following components: an outer security perimeter against outside threats, staffed by security personnel trained in close quarters battle and counter-intrusion tactics. An administrative and support area consisting of support facilities and living quarters for on-site personnel. A primary containment zone consisting of a 7-meter cube.
Look at that. They had to literally put him in there.
5 meters of reinforced material. The primary containment zone is to be designed to be flooded and drained as needed, and should remain filled with seawater unless access to the contents is required. A 150-meter killing corridor, which is to be the sole access to the primary containment zone from the administrative and support area, including water, power, drainage and ventilation lines. The walls and floor of the corridor are to be reinforced in a similar manner to the primary containment zone, with the addition of an electrical deterrent system capable of delivering a 20,000 volt shock.
Damn!
A security station located at the entrance to the killing corridor is
all for this one guy.
3 armed security
What?
on watch at any one point in time. Armament is to include, but not be limited to, at least one CIW system on a pinnacle mount with a clear line of sight down the corridor, with a plexiglass screen to protect the operator from thrown weapons. In the event of a full breach, all on-site staff are to proceed immediately to the closest security station for weapons and armor distribution. Staff will remain at Alert Condition 1 until SCP-076-2 is confirmed neutralized. Should 90 minutes pass after declaration of a full breach without a stand-down order being given by a Level 4 or higher personnel, final contingency measures will be activated, flooding the entire facility in seawater and sealing off the access shaft for a minimum of 24 hours before retrieval is attempted. This will, by necessity, result in the deaths of all on-site staff. Addendum 076-2 Project Able and Mobile Task Force Omega-7. Psychological profile of subject SCP-076-2.
SCP-0762 either possesses a mind constructed much differently than our own, or is completely insane, with little empathy or ideas in a way we would understand it. Concepts such as sex, love, and equality are completely foreign ideas to SCP-0762, at least in comparison to its way of viewing them.
Dude said, fuck all that, I'm just trying to kill people.
Completely disinterested in sex, barely differentiating between genders except as a...
This dude is like, woman? This guy's like, woman? What is that? And he just want to body people. He just wants to body people, bro. I just hit my arm on the freaking wall. That hurt a little bit. Okay, let me just continue with the video. That hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, while subject has admitted greatly enjoying the act of killing, causing pain, either emotionally or physically, holds no attraction to it. In short, a perfect sociopath.
Bro, you could throw Nicki Minaj in front of his face, he would not flinch. Like, he would just sit there, like, he will not care.
This
Like,
may be due to the alien thought processes of the subject. SCP-0762 has, however, shown that it has great knowledge of human anatomy, although in a highly violent context. Military tactics of open warfare, metallurgy, and strangely enough, the care of livestock. Subject has knowledge of several languages, including English, but most notable is its knowledge of several dialects of ancient Sumerian, which seems to be its preferred language. SCP-076...
So he be speaking in that language moments before he kills his victims?
With one exception. It seems to hold a very respect for those it acknowledges.
That's what all of his victims hear moments before they get sent to the Shadow Realm.
An agent who had previously had a large amount of experience with SCP-0762 did not appear once it escaped. Subject seemed distressed, asking several personnel where agent hiding. When it finally did learn of the fate of agent, killed as collateral damage in an airstrike intended to halt the advance of SCP. SCP-0762 stopped its rampage and allowed itself to be escorted and restrained. Subject was then interviewed on the sudden drastic changes in its behavior.
Why are you so interested in the death of Agent?
That's fire.
Does his death
That's fire.
You've killed many humans before. Why is he so
different? Because unlike you, Kusmilk, he was a challenge, a real enemy.
Why would that be good for you? Every time you have awoken, you've tried to escape. He was responsible for apprehending you several times. Surely, you must be glad he's dead.
I would hardly expect you to understand. Do you know he managed to shoot me in the head over times? A man like that deserves to die in combat. So close to his opponent he can feel his breath. Not in some brilliant facade destruction ordered by cowardly kings and princes safe in their palaces. The rest of you disgust me. I don't even have the urge to strike you down.
This indicates a possible psychological inlet into SCP-0762's mind, and a possible
I'm not gonna lie, this really feels like a movie.
massive drain on resources.
The only thing is that there's no motion, it's just a bunch of pictures.
And considering Bo Commission's stated desire to weaponize SCP objects for tactical purposes, I recommend that we pursue this course of action as soon as possible.
From to Dr. Project Omega 7, subject.
He said yes.
Project proposal, Mobile Task Force Omega 7 Pandora's Box. Mission statement, support SCP-076-2 in the field in high-risk tactical situations. Task Force Organization. Task Force Special Asset Able, Task Force Leader. 10 to 20 field agents divided into 5 teams of 3 to 5 each. Members of the team are to be personally selected from elite field agents by Subject Able himself, in order to maintain a smooth relationship between the artifact and the mundane elements of the task force. Security Protocol. SCP-076-2 is to wear a device attached to the neck that, if triggered or tampered with, will immediately detonate, terminating SCP-076-2 by way of complete destruction of the spinal cord, trachea, and all major blood vessels in the neck. A tracking device has also been attached to SCP-076-2's person. It is to refrain from killing unless ordered to do so, and is to avoid causing damage to the organization's facilities.
Okay.
Armament and equipment. Team members are to be armed and equipped in accordance with MTF doctrine. As Subject Able has shown no inclination to use firearms, or in fact no understanding of their use or tactical implications, he is instead to be armed with one or more edged melee weapons of his choice.
You see that?
Addendum.
For God's sake.
Bro, dude said he don't need no guns. This dude Able, he don't need no guns, like, and he still just bodies people. Like, he just runs up solo dolo and just murks everybody. Bro, he should be a video game character. Able? Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone break a man's jaw using a Nerf sword?
What?
He's not gonna stop until someone gets killed.
Report by Dr. Project Omega 7.
Mans is so dangerous that they had to count him as an SCP.
076-2's proficient use of Sumerian language Researchers have asked it to translate several documents. While it originally replied with disinterest, it has translated some of the documents it found worthy of its attention. Most of the documents chosen by SCP-0762 were regarding battles or great heroes, one of his favorites in particular being the Epic of Gilgamesh. However, one researcher presented the symbol from SCP-073.
I hate to be her. I hate to be whoever that is.
Became highly enraged, killing several of the researchers before its kill switch.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a girl. Chopped the arm off too?
0762 responded aggressively, and that line of questioning was immediately dropped. It is recommended anything pertaining SCP-073 never be brought to the attention of SCP-0762, and that the two are never to be in the same facility.
Addendum 07607. Recently, SCP-105
Okay, that drone is low-key creepy.
Omega-7, having
Man, you gonna lie.
076-2 in a contest to see which of the two could activate several devices, each spaced over a mile away from each other and the starting point. SCP-105 managed to score significantly higher than SCP-076-2 by using her inherent
Oh, she's an SCP as well? Wait, what?
SCP-076-2 ceded defeat and allowed her entry into the group.
What?
Addendum 07609.
Okay.
Proposed introduction of SCP-076-2 to SCP-682 put on indefinite hold. Those with security clearance level 4 or higher may request access to contingency 076-23. Addendum 076-23. Per the request of the Bow Commission, Mobile Task Force Omega-7 is to be fielded in the region of against.
Then they just censor out everything. Okay.
Project Omega-7. Subject, don't do it.
For God's sake, don't do it. It's bad enough they're trying to weaponize Iris too. Don't let the military bully us into doing their dirty work against some sand farmers.
It seems like that's what's happening.
Omega-7. Subject, a job well done.
Excellent work, Doctor. The mission went exactly as expected. We'll be calling you again if we need your help.
From Doctor to Doctor. Project Omega-7. Subject, I hope you're proud of yourself, motherfucker.
Because you're a bigger asshole than this guy.
From Doctor. Project Omega-7 to Omega-7 team. Subject, reassignment.
As of this moment, Dr. has been assigned to SCP-682 as Level 1 personnel.
From Dr. Project Omega-7 to General Bow, subject problems.
Despite our best efforts, Subject Abel is proving difficult to control.
Okay.
All our attempts to keep him engaged have been more...
Bro, you can't handle him. You can't handle
The
him.
problem is...
But he's basically Kratos.
And that's all he wants to do.
Y'all kept Kratos.
Seems like exactly
Like-
what he wanted. But the problem is, we can't seem to turn him off. I'm running out of missions to give him, and the ones I've got left aren't engaging him mentally. He's starting to lash out at the other team members. It's only a matter of time before something goes wrong. Requesting permission to discontinue the project and neutralize Abel temporarily, until we can find something more for him to do.
From General Bow to Dr. Project Omega-7, subject regarding problems.
Unacceptable. Neutralizing subject.
Y'all gotta find some way to make him sleep or
We'll have
something.
another mission for you within a couple of weeks. All you have to do is keep him busy until then. Send him on a vacation or something.
Oh, so he could body more people.
Project Omega-7 to all staff, subject alert.
SCP-0762 has disabled the explosive color failsafe and gone out of control. All staff to high alert. Further requests as events warrant.
From Automated Defense System, Containment Area 25 to all sites, subject final option engaged.
This guy is just killing stuff, bro.
From 05 Command to all sites. Subject, Containment Area 25, final option response.
As of
Should have kept it. You should have kept Abel in there. You should have kept him. That's what happens. Now he's killing shit. Now he's just now he's just bodying everybody.
Activate the FEMA protocol and secure the location as soon as possible. Official cover story will be released by RAISA to all personnel once drafted.
Revised psychological profile of SCP-076-2. SCP-076-2 either possesses a mind constructed much differently than our own, or is completely insane, with little empathy or ideas in a way we could understand it. Concepts such as sex, love, and equality are completely foreign ideas to SCP-076-2, or at least in comparison to its way of viewing them. Subject has shown that it is completely disinterested in sex, barely differentiating between genders, except as a form of visual identification. Also, while subject seems to greatly enjoy the act of killing, causing pain holds no attraction to it. Intelligence tests have been wildly inconclusive when applied to SCP-076-2, and no accurate result has yet been obtained. This is due to the fact that no communication is possible with the subject when it is in a rage state.
Yeah, when he's in that state, bro, literally just move out the way. Don't even bother to try to fight him. Like,
several dialects of ancient
you just accidentally get killed.
to be its preferred language. SCP-076 has nothing but contempt for human beings and will kill them on sight. No communication is to be attempted with the subject. And that concludes this video on SCP-076. Please
this
leave
guy
a
is
like and
badass.
subscribe if you enjoyed it. It will help me out a lot, so I thank you in advance.
That's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. They need to make a video game out of this character right here. This is my favorite SCP so far. I'm not gonna lie. This SCP-076, this guy got it. It felt like I was watching a whole movie in and out. The only thing that could have probably made it better if the pictures was moving, but I don't even care, bro. The fact that I watched that, I sat here and watched this with y'all, bro. Video was 26 minutes long, bro. I enjoyed all 26 minutes of this video, bro. Shout out to the people, shout out to the guy who recommended me to react to this video, bro. The video's a fat W, bro. Fat W's, bro. My son Abel, he's a killer, bro. He's a killer. He's a savage, bro. Point blank, period. This is gonna be the end of the video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you get a notification on when I post my next video. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow. This is Bossy. Peace out. I'm off this, bro.